Yo, y'all, some of y'all might notice a difference. Look, adaptations happen in life, alright? And man, look here, dog. Somebody asked me, okay? They asked me, wonder, yeah, hey, dog, come on, you dog. You know, we fiend, we need those Game of Thrones reviews. He's like, yo, you clap it up for what you did on that, because y'all know how I get down. I really did break down that review, that episode 1, season 6 review. And I was like, look, dog, I'm being real for the people. Adult responsibilities, alright, I got work, okay, I got adult life I gotta deal with. But when the greatness hits you, y'all know what y'all witness. And I was right. And if you seen it, yeah, that's tie-dye. Hey, look here, dog. Look here, dog. You got to do what you got to do. Regardless, they did that damn thing. They doing that damn thing in this season. This is what last season should have been. Last season should have been hype. This season beyond hype. This season, like, yo, we screwed up last season. We did this. The creator, you know, not the book. No. The creators are like, you know what? That's slow pacing, because there was some slow pacing up in there in this scene. But it doesn't matter if what's done is done properly. They're like, you know what? We failed the fans last season. We did. Season 4 put in that work, put in that fire. Season 5, it was supposed to be hype. We dropped off. We dropped off our quality. So you know what? We're going to amp this thing up. We're going to make the best season ever. This is what the hell I'm talking about. And it just so happens I was right. And you can say, well, you should, you know, some people say you should be objective. You know, y'all know how I get down. I am fair. But when something is done so well, I don't care what it is, what series. But especially when I'm actually into the series, it helps even more. And, you know, if I'm into something, I'm going to be even more critical. Or if I see quality, I'm going to be, this is high quality. This series has been high quality. This is going up on a different pedal. This is what you want out of Game of Thrones. This is what you come to expect. Okay, so many things to get point. But first and foremost, let me start talking about the deaths. Okay, because I think the deaths, you know, is a beautiful way, because a lot of it's already predicted. And so I'll hit on those points briefly. And it's not going to be a long review, surprisingly enough, right? Not too much happened in this episode, which is nice. All that needed to pop off in episode 1. Great way to end the season, start the season, end the season. That's what you do. But in the middle episodes, you don't have to have everything popping off all the time. That's when you put in everything, you fill in all the things. Okay? If you want to know about season structure, this is how you do some season structure. There are other seasons of other shows I can mention in Arrow, Gotham. There's a lot of shows I can mention that the season structure. This is how you should structure your season, or similar to this. This is definitely an example. Anyone who's making cinematography, this is how you structure a season, especially when you deep into the series and people have come to suspect. You know, you can't fool the fans. There's not much more hype you can do. Okay? We done been through everything. We done seen bodies drop. We done seen so many various elements already introduced into the series, into the show itself. So by this point, you can't, you know, the glitz and glamour ain't gonna fit. You need solid stuff. You need stuff that makes sense. You need stuff for reason. The deaths matter. That's one of the biggest things about Game of Thrones that's got many critical fans and such to myself. Just because death itself is meaningless. I'm not saying death doesn't matter. I'm saying death, just having bodies drop. Let me, for the anime and manga fans, Akami got killed, aka Akami got killed. While a lot of people got upset, a lot of people fell off from the series, a lot of people were like, about this series, it's because you had people dying from the damn region, especially important characters. When you saw what almost happened to Jaime Lannister, I'm like, no, they can't kill him. No, not because he's just a main character, not because, but Jaime Lannister's death would have meant nothing. That's how I said it would have meant nothing. If he's going to die, it's better be he's one of the main, one of the 5, I already mentioned the 5 main characters last video currently. You have, and Cersei Lannister is breaking on bone, possibly a 6, okay? You have Tyrion Lannister, you have Jaime Lannister, you have Arya Stark, you have Jon Snow, and you have Daenerys Stormborn, my woman, Daenerys Stormborn. I love these characters, each of these 5. I mean, Tyrion Lannister is my 4th favorite character of all time in fiction history. Jaime Lannister, I've loved his character since season 2. It's the worst season, but he helped make the season salvageable. Arya Stark's my girl. Oh, Arya Stark. And I mean, Daenerys Stormborn and whoever. And Jon Snow is too good. And now Cersei Lannister, she's steady on the cup. You know, they're doing so well. But what they're doing, I gotta applaud. They're doing what they should have done last season, which is having the characters mean. I mean, have the deaths mean, have the characters have meaning. Don't just have empty scenes. Don't just have stuff and then we're just gonna throw everything at the end of the season and think, oh, we're gonna call it something good. We're not gonna have these epic moments and think that's what's gonna make a season. Hell no. That ain't what makes a season. It's what makes a season throughout each show. Scene by scene, what's popping. You know, not everything gotta be hype, but it's got to lead somewhere. It's gotta have some kind of significance. Even if it's comedy, the comedy should help build on the characters. Okay, what I'm saying? And in this, beautiful. Jaime Lannister in the High Scepter. And Jaime dropping. This is why Jaime's that dude. Because Jaime's like, yo, you want to talk about people? What about me? High Scepter didn't touch him. He didn't want to touch him. They knew what time you saw they didn't come after him. They knew what bodies dropping. They knew what time it was. Bodies dropping. Jaime's still that dude. Cersei Lannister and her son. That kind of relationship and how that's going to build. And it's going to be way different from Joffrey and her. Because Joffrey got overplayed, it became ridiculous. But this relationship's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very pivotal. It means Cersei, as I mentioned, she's gonna be one of the last to drop. She ain't gonna win the Game of Thrones, but she gonna be like, she gotta be one of the last to drop. And in her position, no longer as a villain, but I love her position. It's no longer as a villain, and it's not like she's just going for revenge. She has so much to offer with experience now. Like, there's so much, and it's no longer this bitterness. It's just left with the shell and her picking herself up. And now she's a woman, she's a person, she's not this high and mighty, no longer this arrogance. That's stripped away. So now we have the bare essence of what actually makes Cersei Lannister a good to great character. You have that, which was well done. We have some character development for the young blood, alright? Which was very nice to see. Very, very nice. Arya Stark. Yes, do not extend this. Some shows would have had her do this long. We ain't trying to see that. We ain't trying to see this long, drawn-out training exercise. Hell no. We want to see her become that master assassin, that straight-up killer, the god of death, or the goddess of death in this case. Dragon God, whatever, the many-faced god, become the embodiment. Because, I mean, at that point, it's seeing Homeboy gonna die. He gonna be, intertwined one way. He's gonna be the faces. It's gonna be so nasty, bro. Yo, in her, in that one little subtle moment, sometimes dialogue and the way it's done, acting, it depends on little small moments, little details. And that one hesitation, where she almost, if, he was promising her, food, all the bareness said, that's fine. But he said, I will give you back your eyes, your sight. And she hesitated. She was like, but she like, I'm no one. And at that point, he knew it just like I knew. Yes, she ready. She ready to, yes. So many points, yes. Checklist, yes. Thank you. And then, we have doggone Tyrion Lannister being Tyrion Lannister, the OG himself. And one of my good best friends, she talked about before I watched the episode, then I watched it and it was great. She talked about I drink and I know things. That line, I think that's how it went. I drink and I know things. That was great. But that whole thing about, and they proved me right. And I gotta talk to my dog about this. One of my homies about this. Cause I told him, cause he be hating. Folks be talking how we hating on Daenerys Stormborn. She was right about the dragons. Tyrion Lannister say they got to fly free. This is what I told you. Folks saying she was wrong. What was she supposed to do with this? She was right. She was right to let them do. Because free allows, what you gotta understand, they're having a hyper accelerated maturity. These dragons are. It's kind of like if you're a Hunter fan. Miriam, the Chimera Ant King, hyper accelerated growth, hyper accelerated development. In his case, it was a few short days. It was like 10 days or so. In their case, it's a couple years at best. Okay, several months to a couple years. They're developing, and now, not the one that he was kind of the renegade anyway. He's kind of the reckless child. But these ones, they become young adults, more or less you could say at the point, you know. Before they were these, you know, the teenagers, the adolescents, you know how it is with a lot of teenagers. I'm not being stereotypical, I'll defend teenagers, but you know how it is. Now they're kind of, and you saw the maturity, and you saw the relationship, and you saw that Tyrion showed them respect. He didn't cower in fear, he wasn't trying to be, you know, controlling. He showed them the respect, they gave respect back. And that one scene, he's talking about intelligence, that one scene where the dude was like, alright, you free to, hey homie, what's up? Hey, my brother, my sister, hey, what's good, dog? Come on now. And you saw, and in his relationship, and I love his relationship with the Spider. Their relationship is just beautiful. The comedy, it's just beautiful. And now we see the other, you know, the eunuch that leads the Unsullied, and and Daenerys is handmaiding her assistant. You know, they're getting involved in how everything running the system. And doggone, was it Ramsay? Yo, Ram! Oh, this dude is ruthless! He's not just ruthless, this dude is becoming calculated. And he's becoming a real villain, dog. Yo, this is how you develop a villain. At first I'm like, with Ramsay. But Ramsay is a good villain. He's just so good as a villain. If you hate him, I understand. He's just so good. He like, you know what? Father. I'm your son. He knew what time it was. Look, he like, look, man, you on overstayed your welcome, body bag. You a little brother? Oh no, we can't be having that. And even he knew that was like, he's gotten to the point. He's like, even the deaths are starting to weigh on him, and that's character development. Again, those little details, and that scene where, you know, he unleashed the dogs. Even he was like, ooh. You know, it doesn't matter how cold, you know, either a killer will become like, you know, completely jaded, cynical, you know, whatever, or it will affect death. You cannot have constant tragic stuff happen, or you witness. It will have you know, an extreme effect. And even Ramsay, and it will hopefully change his character in a very good way, just like Jaime Lannister changed. Because the more deaths, the more body, and the war is coming for the North, and especially if Ramsay actually might be very beneficial against the White Walkers. And my dog, what I mentioned about Bran, that's what I'm talking about. They didn't have Bran last year. They brought Bran. It actually, the actor grew older, and it actually helped. And that whole vision in the loss, and it was a warg. I think that's what they would call it. I have forgotten the name, but yeah. Him being the seer, okay, and the girl, and that one chick, she get, look, dog, that's just being young and being immature, not recognizing the entire picture. That's just lack of experience. That's all it was. So don't hate on the young lady. She will put in that work when the time comes. But the other one was trying to like, yo, the assistant was like, yo, you gotta understand, like this training is vitally important for what's coming. Like, yeah, y'all sitting here. Yeah, but this is a prelude to war. Like, do you not recognize what kind of world you live in? Like, wake up, little girl, become a woman. That's what time is woman up. When you say man up, woman up. Okay? Grow. We say girls, you know, girls and balls, you know, get your vag straight, okay? Woman up. Okay, stop being a little princess and you know, we see Sansa Stark woman up, okay? Even old Sansa Stark woman up. And we're starting to see more with Ned Stark in that flashback, which is very good, and a lot of people with the theories. And of course, y'all know I gotta end it. Come on. What you knew it? Yeah, I told it. What you call it? Jon Snow's he's gonna get resurrected. Period. He has to. Jon freaking Snow. Now, I'm not necessarily in the camp of Jon Snow and Daenerys Stormborn, especially at this point. But Jon Snow, Jon Snow, and the direwolf, I knew it was coming. I was waiting. I mean, they did draw that scene. It is what it is. It be like that sometimes. But yeah, Jon Snow's back in his building. So, and they got rid of the traitors and the free folk. Yo, the wars are coming. Let's go. So many points. Overall, I said this was gonna be short. I tried to keep it encapsulated as much as possible, but I forgot about the little subtleties of the points with Ramsay and stuff. But overall, and of course Theon. Oh, I gotta mention the Greyjoys, because Theon gone. He's gonna go back to join his sister and I guess his uncle. Yo, and where's the other Targaryen? Where's the other Targaryen? That's what I want to know. I want to know where, because he's gonna be vitally important in this whole game too. And there may be other dragons as well. I still want to see more about that Valerian steel. We have yet to get it. Maybe that'll be in season 7, or maybe later this season. We need to know that pretty much the World Bank, okay, the Iron Bank. They're gonna be massively important. Also Tyrion and the whole thing about the slave masters taking over again, and Greyjoy had to go. I'm so glad he's get him out the way. But Theon's sister, she got the laws, and once again, system of law, man. You never know, but the laws and the drown got in, and I want to know. Hopefully, because they keep hitting it, the Lord of Light, and we see the Red Woman, and we see and her development, which was the little subtleties again, very good. I want to see more from the mystical. I want to see more of the philosophical. I need to know more about these gods. And I know they probably show it in the book, showcasing the book. We need to bring some of that, because some of that is going to be vitally important. I mean, you got Arya Stark representing the many-faced god. You got the Drowned God over in the Iron Islands, I think. Where the Greyjoy is at. Okay, you got the Lord of the Light. You got the old gods and the elders. You got the High Scepter to talk about these other. Those I really would like to understand more about, and I hopefully they go into that. And Bronn will maybe start, because with the whole old trees in the north. So though I want to see that kind of conflict. If not in this season, it'll be great in season 7. Those kind of conflicts are going to be massively important. And will Bronn actually? Here's another thought to think about. Will Bronn become the leader of the White Walkers? Well, in fact, because look, at this point they can't stop the White Walkers. Hell no, they don't have enough Valyrians. They don't have enough men. They keep killing. So what's gonna happen? Will Bronn control the White? Will he have a good old conversation with the king? And what is the objective of the White Walkers? It cannot be just to turn people down. Okay, let's say they take over. Then what? There has to be a reason. What's gonna happen in Dorne? There's so many things that's popping off. Cersei, is it gonna be a Lannister Martell war? I think it's the House Martell. House Martell. There's so much stuff. Okay, so many elements, so many ways to go about it. It'll be beautiful to see. And what about House Baratheon? Does House Baratheon still exist? So it'll be very interesting to see. Unexpected Wonder, like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts. And I said short. This is about as short as I can make it, because man, so much good stuff happened this week. Again, 9 out of 10 was a phenomenal episode. Some parts were slow. You deal with it. The reason I couldn't bump it up more, there was some elongated scenes, like the ending scene with the resurrection of Jon. And a little bits here and there that was like, if you're going to be nitpicky, they're like, Mainly some of the pacing was a little thrown off with some of the scenes. That was mainly it. And there just simply wasn't as much covered. There was a lot, but there wasn't as much covered. Again, just like I talked about last episode, where they could have filled a couple bit more with it. And one last thing, that whole the dude that doesn't talk, that's the guard of Cersei Lannister. Watch out for him as well. Alright, y'all, have a beautiful day, beautiful night, peace. And yes, more Game of Thrones episode reviews, absolutely. Can't wait to see what happens in episode 3. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see the reaction of Jon. Very, very interesting.